up, people? Well, shit, I don't know what to think about this. I'm kind of on the fence both ways. So at the Oscars, we had a BLM peaceful protest breakout, and Will Smith, which probably everybody's heard, slaps Chris Rock. Now, let's look at it first.
Y'all got to see it. It's really good. You know who's got the hardest job tonight? Javier Bardem and his wife are both nominated. Now, if she loses, he can't win. He is praying that Will Smith wins. Like, please, Lord.
Okay, so to set this straight for people that may not know, Chris Rock is a kind of, he's a comedian. He's a jokester. He is here to make jokes, and he's making jokes. And we've lost our sense of humor, but I'm still not sure on this one.
Jada, I love you. G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it. All right?
Okay, so Jada's his wife, G.I. Jane 2, she's got some disease that causes her to lose her hair. So she's bald. I don't know about this.
All right.
So he cracks on her. She obviously withdraws and doesn't think it's funny. He kind of smiles at first and then reacts. You notice that her look is not, it's not funny. Now he's laughing right here that it was a joke. So the audience, I think, because there was a pause, didn't know how to take it. See, when you make a joke and you offend somebody so bad that it's no longer funny, that's questionable. I think it was an honest joke. I don't think he was being mean. I don't think that he was trying to insult her. Probably looking back from the audience of reaction from the crowd, he's probably like, that might have been a poor taste. Maybe he didn't know that she was dealing with the disease with her haircut. Maybe he just thought, hey, she showed up and shaved her head. She's going for the G.I. Jane look. I do not think that he meant this as an insult. Me personally.
That was a nice one. Okay. I'm out here. Uh-oh.
So here's where he sees Will Smith get up. And he's still smiling. Stands there with his hands behind his back, not threatening. He looks down, not looking him in the eye.
Oh, wow.
Probably one of the pussiest slaps I've ever seen. I mean, he couldn't throw a punch. He couldn't fight his way out of a freaking wet paper bag. And he's going to slap a dude. And then when he walks away, he kind of grins.
Wow. Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me.
So let's watch this again, because this is the body language here. He knows he's uncomfortable. He knows it didn't go over good.
That was a nice
He tries to say, hey, man, it was a joke. I'm sorry. I didn't know.
one. Okay. I'm out here. Uh-oh.
Here's where he's like, uh-oh, he's going to come up here and chew me out or something. I don't think he expected to be slapped.
Richard.
So everybody's clapping like, this is maybe part of the act.
Oh, wow. Wow.
This guy never put his hands up, never defended himself. Look here. I'm just going to give you guys a little tip. If you slap me, it's freaking go time. It ain't smiling. It ain't we going to talk about it. You put your hands on me, it is freaking 100% go time. And this guy doesn't do nothing. I mean, both of them are pretty wimpy in this. The demasculation, people are going to be saying he handled it so well. I don't think he handled it well. You let a guy slap you, you don't even put your hands in front of you when he does it.
Here. Uh-oh. Richard.
Hands up, no defense, flat-footed.
Oh, wow. Wow.
No reaction. Wow. Dude. I know there's going to be a lot of people that's going to say he's a good guy and handled it correctly. Then I guarantee you I'd have handled it wrong, because somebody would have been pulling me off him. I can't believe this. And he turns his back on him, knowing he's not going to do nothing. Not to mention, this swing was just freaking... So, I mean, look at this. He puts his fist up like he's in a fighting stance. He's squared out. He's not 60-40. It's not really a boxing stance. He's kind of off balance. He's not leaning in an aggressive punch. I mean, and he slaps a dude with his hands behind his back. I could see him walking up and getting in his face and putting a finger, and if this guy had tried to move his finger or touch him, then slapping him, I could see that. But this guy is standing here like this, and you take a free shot, pretty wimpy.
Oh, wow.
And then walk away. Now, it almost looks like Chris here squared off on him. Maybe that's why he walked away. Maybe he's like, I can't get two. I got away with one. I'll leave now because I'm a pussy. Now.
Wow.
There'll be other people saying, which they're saying on the radio, is he's defending his wife and it was a good thing. Aren't we always told violence isn't the answer unless government does it? It's only the answer if government shows up and kills everybody because they got a donut eaten in the shape of a gun and the cops are fearing their life. That's the only time violence is okay. Otherwise, we're told we should let people do this. We live in a civilized society and it's okay and you should turn the other cheek. Really? Man, I'm not in that society. Sorry.
Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
Okay, so he's pissed. This girl's still kind of cool. It's laughing. This girl's laughing. This girl is like,
Wow, dude.
Yes.
It was a G.I. Jane jump.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
Now, I believe he's pissed and he insulted his wife. And so that's where I'm kind of torn on this. If he would have said it like this when he did that, I would have been okay with that. But to walk up there and hit a guy with his hands behind his back and slap him and turn around and walk away and play tough guy, especially when your slap was kind of, I don't know, shit. I've tapped women on the butt harder than that. Give me a freaking break. Are you kidding me? Dude.
I'm going to, okay? Okay. Jane jump.
Okay, so here is where Chris Rock goes, I'm going to. He tries to defuse it and says, I'm not going to say it again, man. Obviously, this hit a nerve. This went bad, and he's trying to pull back. I don't know if these guys know each other, they're friends or whatever, but, dude.
My wife's name out your fucking mouth.
I'm going to, okay?
So, again, non-confrontational, very passive, very demasculating, very feminine, very, very peaceful on his part.
Okay.
So he's like, right now, when I talk about lag time, when you're in a confrontation with somebody and you have to make a decision, right now, Chris Rock is in lag time. He wasn't expecting this. It hit him off guard. He's kind of trying to defuse it, and he's trying to go on with the show, and he can't figure out what he's doing. So what he says here, kind of like I do sometimes on videos when I got 15 things going on, I'm trying to film, keep it in there, and people say, man, you said that. You don't even know it. You know, what he's doing right now is he's going through processing. When you don't have a plan, and you have to plan on a fly, he's developing alternatives. He's picking up what are my possible options. And now he's deciding what option is best. And then he has to engage that option that he chooses. And all that creates lag time. And that's what you're seeing here. He's smiling. He's laughing. He doesn't know what to do. He wants to go back on script. Very, very telltale that he's kind of lost.
I'm going to, okay? Okay. That was greatest night in the history of television. Okay. Okay.
So he's stalling. He's still trying to figure out. Again, this is what happens when you're not expecting and somebody pulls a gun and shoots. Or this is what happens when, 3 people run out of a banquet mask as you're walking in and you're like, what? And you freeze at that deer in the headlights because you didn't have a plan, because you weren't aware, because you didn't see them inside. You didn't see other people running out. You weren't paying attention. Chris Walk had no idea what was going to happen, and he got hit in the face. And when he did, now he's in shock, and he's trying to formulate a plan. And you can see the confusion and the processing of, what do I do next? What do I say? He tried to defuse it. Really interesting behavior here.
Name out your fucking mouth!
I'm going to, okay? Okay.
Stall. Confused.
That was a greatest night in the history of television. Okay. Okay. So we are here.
So here's where he tries to get back on script, and he says we're here to give an award to something, and it's about that instead of giving that award to that.
To give a documentary out. To
give a documentary out. See, he's confused. This is what happens in real time, people, except it's very critical when you're getting shot, or you need to hide, or you're going for your weapon, or you need to defend yourself. This is the thought, what he's going through right now in a safe scenario with basically no consequences is what I talk about when I talk about lag time happens when you don't have a plan. You haven't already formulated, this is going down. What are my choices? And if this happens, here's what I'm going to do. And if this happens, I'm going to do this. And if this happens, this is the closest exit. And if that happens, I'm running this way. And this is my closest cover. If you don't have all those plans in place, your lag time to make a decision is sometimes too long in a critical incident, and you end up getting shot and you're dead because you didn't have a plan, you weren't paying attention, you weren't formulating alternatives, so your lag time to pick an alternative is shortened.
Give an Oscar out for Best Documentary. Now, the beauty of documentaries, because they make you, when you watch one, you feel smart. Like you watched like you read a book or something. But all you really did was get high and watch Netflix. So here we go. Here we go. The documentaries, the nominees are, let's just go to the nominees.
Okay, so he's so flustered. And then what we're also seeing is when you are trying to formulate a plan on the fly and you make bad alternatives and you're trying to adjust on the fly. And he tried to adjust. He screwed up a few times. He finally just went, let's go. Let me get out of this. I cannot save this moment. Really, really interesting behavior. Now that I've talked and paused, I'll play it through so everybody can kind of see what's going on here from the jump street. Relax.
That was a nice one. Okay. I'm out here.
Confusing.
Richard. Oh, wow. Wow. Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me.
Confused?
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
Wow, dude.
Yes.
It was a G.I. Jane jump.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
I'm going to, okay? Okay. That was a greatest night in the history of television.
Uncomfortable laugh.
Okay. So we are here to give a documentary out, to give an Oscar out for Best Documentary. Now, the beauty of documentaries, because they make you, when you watch one, you feel smart. Like you watched like you read a book or something. But all you really did was get high and watch Netflix. So here we go. Here we go. The documentaries, the nominees are, let's just go to the nominees.
Okay. So how could he have handled that better? I'm interested to see the comments. Who thinks Will Smith did right, who thinks he was justified, who thinks he slaps like a kindergarten little girl in a pink dress, and who thinks that he could have handled it better, and if he could have handled it better, how? I would have been okay with him yelling. I would have been okay with him walking up and getting in his face. I would have been okay with him saying that was inappropriate. I would have been okay with Chris Rock going, dude, I did not mean any insult, and I am truly sorry if I insulted you or your wife. But he can't do that because he's been slapped. See, if you slap me, talking's over. But if he had got upset, Chris Rock could have apologized as, dude, I'm sorry. It's a joke. I did not mean it. I truly apologize. I did not mean any respect, and I'm sorry. And that would have been a good, heartfelt. But when you get slapped in the face and you don't have the ability to do that, so people are going to say he handled it wrong, right? Will Smith handled it wrong, right? What's the perfect scenario? Some people are just going to take the easy road. He should have never said that about his wife. Well, he did though. Okay? And he didn't know it was going to turn out like this. So to say that he shouldn't have said it, okay, we get it. She's got a disease. She's losing her hair. She shaved her head. Whether or not he knows that or not, I don't know. My guess is he doesn't. I didn't know it. I had no idea. I don't keep up with all these freaking crazy shit. I had no idea she had that until I heard this news. So I really want to hear in the comments what he did right and wrong and what Will Smith did right and wrong. Who's the bad guy here? And, I mean, I don't know. We'll just end that there. Y'all have a good one. I'll read the comments. This will be interesting.